So what's going on, guys? It's Anime1 back here with a new video, and today I'm here with the new parts and the final parts of What If Naruto was betrayed and had SAKUNA'S power. So if you guys like the content in the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, also like this video. So without any delay, let's begin the video. So we're gonna start this one off with the fourth Great Shinobi War taking place. So the first thing that's gonna happen is pretty much Naruto, along with the remains of the Akatsuki, the likes of Kisame, Suki, and Sasuke, are gonna go to the battlefield, right? And they're pretty much gonna start battling everyone out. Naruto's just gonna wait until any real challenge does come to him. 100,000 Zetsus will also be used by Naruto in this case. Black Zetsu does think that he can use Naruto for his own benefits, to revive his quote-unquote mother, right? Which Naruto does have the Renegon, and not sorry, I forgot to mention that. No, I completely forgot the fact that Sakuna was the one who created Black Zetsu. So, anyways, Naruto will have the 100,000 Zetsu army under his thumb. The war would begin, and eventually, Naruto would step into the battlefield. He would pretty much step into the same battlefield that Madara had stepped, right? The Gaara's division, and Naruto would start wreaking mayhem over there. He would only start flexing his Jubi powers, pretty much all the powers that you get by being the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. They would not be able to even land a scratch on Naruto, as you need Sage Jutsu to even scratch him. As that would have happened, eventually the five Kage would need to arrive on the battlefield, and once they did, let's just say it's not pretty, right? It's not pretty what Naruto's gonna do with them. It's definitely not pretty, as when the five Kage do arrive to the battlefield, Naruto does not even use all of his Jubi power. What he does is pretty much uses only the power that he had as Sakuna, right? He uses Cleave, Dismantle, his Black Flames, and all the abilities that he had as Sakuna. Only by using those abilities alone, Naruto is overwhelmingly stronger than all of the Kages. He surpasses Tsunade in, her physical strength. Naruto is faster than A ever could hope to be, and Onoki's particle style will also not work on Naruto, since, he does have the Renegon and he can absorb all ninjutsu in every kind of case. So Onoki is screwed, Tsunade is screwed, A is screwed. The three of the five Kages that is the strongest are screwed. Gaara with the sand would try to do something, but Naruto, it's not happening, right? Mei, again, her main strong point is ninjutsu, and same thing, she would also not stand a chance because Naruto can absorb ninjutsu via his Renegon. So the five Kage are bent over and just destroyed, as Naruto just flexes his powers, and eventually Naruto, who does confront his old teammates and classmates, who are pretty surprised to see that our motherfucker is alive. Of course, they did get the news that Naruto was alive via Tsunade and all this mess, but they didn't think that, Naruto would do all that stuff. But as Naruto would do that, he would ask everyone to pretty much surrender. He would give out this speech that I'm exactly about to speak. Your greatest leaders are now defeated. What do you have left in you? Eventually, you all will be crushed by my might as well. Might as well give up, make me your leader, and be spared. Which one will you choose? Either die or, Naruto says with a smirk, choose to be under my rule, where actual peace takes place. As Naruto would say that, he would look down at all the people that were there. One man in particular would step up. I refuse, and that would be Guy. Naruto would look at the fool. My Guy, I remember you pretty well. You were one of the Jonin senseis, weren't you? You never piqued my interest. You were a failure that even didn't have much of a chakra to spare with. Your only hope was the inner 8 gates. What can you do, fool? You cannot do anything. Back off, or you will die. Naruto said that. This guy would look at Rock Lee and side glance at everyone in the Shinobi forces. I will not let you subject everyone into your dictatorship. I will kill you right here and right now so that the future generation will live a happy and peaceful life. As the guy would say that, he would put his thumb in his heart. 8 gates of death open. As Guy would say that, a huge red aura would erupt from him as Naruto would be sent back by this aura. Naruto would smirk. Oh my god, he's actually using the 8th gate. This is the first time I'm gonna be fighting one. Naruto would get a sadistic look on his face. Then come, show me what you've got. As Naruto would say that, a guy would emerge out of the red aura in his 8th gate state. This battle was pretty much go the same as it did with Madara, as you know. With this, Naruto would even not bother to use any kind of ninjutsu and stuff. He would try to fight Guy with his physical strength that he has gained at Jubi, but again, Guy's physical strength is way over what Naruto had ever expected. So because of that, Guy starts to overwhelm Naruto, but then Naruto pretty much realizes that, you know, he has to use the Jubi's power if he ever hopes to defeat Guy. So by using the Jubi's power, Naruto defeats Guy with relative ease. You know, not relative ease. Well, when Guy does use Night Guy, what happens is Guy does use Night Guy, but what happens is Naruto pretty much grabs his feet by applying all of his chakra into his hand. As Guy would, you know, be shocked by this, and Naruto would just smirk, as then he would break Guy's leg off and then soon turn his whole body into ash. The sage of the six paths who would be watching this entire interaction would have given his powers to Suki and Sasuke. He would have told them to, you know, stop Naruto from, you know, doing all of this and just stop him in general. Suki and Sasuke would agree to this, even if they were on Naruto's side until then, but the sage pretty much convinced them if Naruto becomes the leader of the world, it's gonna be nothing but mayhem and chaos. As he would tell that Suki and Sasuke in front of Naruto. Suki would have the sage mode eyes, as Sasuke would have the Rinnegan. Again, they would try to fight Naruto, but it's not gonna work out. Sasuke and Suki, they are incredibly strong, probably the strongest people. But Naruto, or Sakuna, as I mentioned before, was really strong. He was on par with Hagoromo, without the 10 tails, right? And Hagoromo had the 10 tails when Naruto was, or Sakuna was on par with him in the Kage era. As that would have happened, Naruto or Sakuna with the 10 tails is just overpower kill, as they would try to seal him away by, you know, performing the six paths Chibaku Tensei, but it would not work out. It is just so bad. Things do not work out in their favor, and eventually Naruto, you know, just ends up crushing them and defeating them, right? It's not even fair. And eventually Naruto goes to them and starts speaking. The thing that you both would betray me, which honestly is surprising. After I gave you seltzer, pretty much did everything that I could. But now that I remember, Naruto would say as he would look at them, you all were the reason why I was banished from Konoha. Why they presumed me dead. Why all of this mess happened in the first place. Naruto would say as his Truth Seeker orb would take a form of a sword. Now that everything is done, let's give you a proper execution. As Naruto would say that, he would bring down his sword and eventually decapitate both Suki and Sasuke. As Suki would, you know, just utter out her final words as being, Naruto, I love you. But Naruto would not care in the slightest, as, you know, he would just kill her, right? And eventually, after all this has happened, Naruto does, the others do surrender to Naruto, but there is a particular village that Naruto is not willing to accept the forgiveness of, right? That is Konoha. Naruto goes to Konoha and he pretty much kills all the Konoha shinobi that were there as well. So Naruto goes to Konoha. What he does is, just take a Truth Seeker orb and with his black flame surrounding the Truth Seeker orbs, and he pretty much drops the Truth Seeker orb in the middle of the village, and the Truth Seeker orbs explodes with a huge boom. As that happens, everything just comes to an end. Everyone that were in the Leaf Village would have died. Only a few would have survived, but again, they would be in a really bad condition, and then eventually they would have died due to their injuries as well. Once this would be happening, Naruto would become the, just pretty much the leader of the entire world. He would be immortal as well. Eventually, when Momoshiki and Kinshiki do arrive, Naruto just pretty much curb stomps them. It's not even close. And when Ishiki does arrive, this is where things start to get a little controversial, because I do not know how or who would win. Because with all my heart, do believe Hagoromo, with the power of the Ten Tails as his Jinchuriki, would have defeated Ishiki, right? So I'm gonna be pretty much assuming the same thing, that when Naruto does pretty much the same. He takes pity on Kawaki, takes him in, as Naruto does have children, right? He does have children, let's say with a random woman, and Naruto does have children, and he does take pity on Kawaki, and eventually just adopts him. And Kawaki tells him about Jigen, Ishiki, and all that jazz. Ishiki pretty much arrives in the village. He's thinking that he could take on Naruto, but he's in a rude awakening when Naruto uses all of the power that he has. Everything, single thing that Naruto had learned via Sakuna experience or anything, he uses that to defeat Ishiki, and just pretty much kill him, outright kill him, because Ishiki, even as strong as he is, they had to hold him off for 72 hours, or the best option, just kill him right then and there. They kill him, and Amado would eventually try to resurrect Kawaki's karma, which he would not. Naruto is strong enough to deal with Code. He would be strong enough to deal with Damon, and then he would be strong enough to deal with Ada. How he would deal with Ada? Because he's a fucking Otsutsuki. He has already absorbed the Ten Tails within himself, meaning that he has already become an Otsutsuki. He can defeat Ada. And as I said, Ishiki is the pinnacle of power that we have seen in the Boruto and slash Naruto verse outside of Birian mode Naruto. So if Naruto can defeat Ishiki, he can defeat Damon as well, right? It's pretty much stated clearly that Damon is stronger than Jigen, but he's not stronger than Ishiki. That is something that has been stated in the series, and most people do not absorb that part, right? But the truth is that Ishiki is stronger than Damon, so Naruto would curb stomp Damon as well, and eventually everything would return to normal. Which Amado again did implant the karma into Kawaki, but Kawaki does not have the trigger that he had in the original, where Naruto was about to die and he had to awaken his karma in order to save Naruto. Naruto is just strong enough to absorb ninjutsu. He has the Rinnegan, and because of that, he can just absorb ninjutsu and whatnot. Eventually, all this would happen, and since we do not know the further plot of Boruto and where this is going, I cannot make any presumptions on what happens in the future. For right now, all I can say is that, Naruto, by having Sakuna's power and all that, becomes the ruler of the world. People in the world really do not like him very much, because, he's anyone who opposes him, he just outright kills them. There's nothing that they can actually do against him. Hagoromo, who has pretty much lost all of his power because of what Naruto had done to Suki and Sasuke, he just pretty much outright killed them. And because of that, everything just goes back to normal as it did in original. And this series comes to an end. Again, this one was a little short. I tried every single power within my body cell to make this video a bit longer, at least 30 minutes long or 20 minutes long, that I just couldn't. Naruto is so powerful, and leaving off when the Fourth Shinobi World War, Naruto would just corpse stomp everyone. It's not even a question, right? Uh, it's things are really bad, right? It's not even a question. Naruto would curb stomp everyone, and he would just pretty much become the ruler of the world. And since he was betrayed by Konoha, he would pretty much destroy the village. And yeah, that's pretty much the end and the jinx of it. So hopefully, guys, liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, also like this video. And please share the video. It really does help the channel a lot. You know, the YouTube algorithm really does love it when you like the video and share the video. The YouTube algorithm really does love it, and since it does recommend your video more to the viewers. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, uh subscribe to the channel and like the video. So see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep on smiling, and peace out, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.